Okay, this is Clarity Design. We're working in Adobe Illustrator cs5.5, but not a lot has changed in the Layers panel, which is what we're looking at today, since CS3. So let's have a quick look at layers. Layers are a really vital part of organising your artwork, especially when your artwork's getting a bit more complex. And organising these well will help you and others find their way around your art. So here, let's have a look at some of these tools. So we'll start off by just selecting a colour there, and we'll just draw a circle on the scene there, and you can see that that pops open layer 1. Now immediately we start getting some indicators telling us about the layer. This blue mark here is reflected here in this blue line. Now as soon as I make a new layer, you can see that red is there, and the next line I draw, look at that, it's red. Okay, so we've got indicators letting us know what's on what layer. So if I've got two very similar drawings, it's difficult to tell from the artwork there. I can see it very clearly here. This icon over here allows me to drag down if I want to and merge the two pieces of artwork onto one layer. Okay, not going to be used very often. I just press Ctrl Z to undo that. And what I can also do, let's just change the colour of this this green square. If I just square circle. So there we go. Let's just change that colour. So that you can see what happens here. So what I'm going to do is just going to drag that down, and you can see that by dragging the layers about, I can put them on top, underneath. I can merge the layers together. I can make layers sub layers. Okay, so I can play around with this, these organisation of these layers. Now renaming a layer is dead easy. Just double click and you can type in the name that you want to, we can lock layers as well. So if I wanted to lock a layer, it means that I can't select that layer or interact with it whilst it's locked, and that could be very useful if I've got layers one on top of another and I'm trying to select one item without picking up the other one. A little bit like grouping. So locking layers out is very useful. You've got adding sub layers down here and also adding layer mask there. Now how that works, let's just have a very quick look at that. If I just draw a different shape on top of that, on the same layer, different object, same layer, and the last thing I drew, if I click there, it acts as a clipping mask. Okay, so that can be quite useful sometimes when you're trying to combine shapes together without destroying the history of the shape there. So I've got some useful things. Now actually that's rubbish, want to get rid of it, just drag it down to the trash can and that will get rid of it. Do be aware that there's lots of other options and lots of other things you can do with the layers. If you want to have a quick look at them, there's all sorts of things down here you could go and click on and find out about. I'm not going to describe those now, there's not enough time in the day. Enjoy using Adobe Illustrator, and I'll be back with another tutorial fairly soon. This has been Clarity Design. Thank you.